If you have any of the other Spider-Man with this body, it does the same thing.
Tell the boys it's time for toys. Bring the noise, it's time for toys. Watch with boys, it's time for toys. Jump with joy, it's time for toys.
How's it going again? Sonny. And obviously gonna review a toy. Pretty sure you can guess which one because the title says it. But we do have the Negative Zone Spider-Man, which is also why I decided to do this in black and white. Well, monochrome, whatever. But we do have Negative Zone Spider-Man. So let's go ahead and get the 1 million points up on the board and start reviewing this. So he's a Spider-Man figure. Automatic 150,000 points gets added to it. So we'll add that on there. He is pretty lightweight. He is only black and white. And if you notice his little spider emblem on the back there pops really well against the white, and then his white chest piece pops really good against the black. I'm not sure why they call it Negative Zone Spider-Man, because if you do the negative of a blue and red image, which Spider-Man is, it doesn't come out looking like this. But, you know. In fact, well, let me cut the video in here right now and I'll go ahead and do it for you. Yeah, right there. Alright, cool. Lesson learned. But here he is right here. In fact, you know what? Take off 804 points for that, because that's not how negative works. But he does come with some accessories, which I'm excited about. So he does come with the 2 I love you hands in sign language. He does come with 2 fists. And then he comes with 2 pizza holding hands. And you're probably like, Sonny, what? What do you mean pizza holding hands? Bam, he comes with a pizza. And this pizza is also like a negative zone pizza. Again, that's not how that works when you throw it into a negative, but it's a black and white pizza. Some people call it the Oreo pizza, Oreo Spider-Man, but that sounds racist, so I'm not going to call it that. But he does eat the pizza. So, bam, there we go. It's also based off the Pizza Spider-Man, but I don't have that one because I don't feel like spending like 50, 60 bucks to buy it. So, got this one instead. But he does articulate pretty well. Consider, oh, you know what? I like pizza. So, we're going to go ahead and give him another, we'll say 92,466 points for coming with pizza. Okay, back to this. So his legs can bend, his arms can bend. Well, I say that they can bend, but I didn't actually bend them. There we go. So his arms can bend, he can grab his own head, he can pose pretty well. If you have any of the other Spider-Man with this body, it does the same thing. So for all of that, for all the posing and articulation, 87 points. So, pretty good figure. Let's see. He could have come with, you know, I don't know, negative colors, but hey, black and white's cool too. So he stands up really well. He's well balanced and everything like that. So you'll probably see him in a bunch of my pictures coming up soon, because I do like him. If you see him, pick him up. It's a cool figure. Let's see what else about him. He does have a hole in his back, perfect for pegging him with like a shield. If you want to put a shield on him. I don't like the fact that you can see clearly through it to the pieces that are inside of him. So we're going to go ahead and take off 372 points for that, because I don't want to see through him. He is malnourished, which is kind of odd because he comes with pizza. So, I mean, it makes sense. There's no bite taken out of the pizza. So that's probably why you can see his ribs protruding through his side and through his suit. But yeah, so he should definitely eat the pizza. Of course he can't because the mask is covering him. But that is the Negative Zone Spider-Man. So whatever his final score is, we're going to go with that. No, we'll go with that and add additional 50 points. Again, he's Spider-Man. So let's go ahead and do some size comparisons. That way you get a good feel of the character, of the figure. So normally this is the part where I introduce Mexican Wolverine into the picture. He is currently taking a siesta. So we do have a stand-in for him. We have Naked Wolverine. So here he is compared to Naked Wolverine. As you do see, he is taller than Naked Wolverine. He has less metal on his head. He has less wires coming out of him. He's also a lot skinnier than Naked Wolverine, and from the looks of it, he might be less hairy than Naked Wolverine. But there he is next to Naked Wolverine. And here he is next to a bottle of Poopery hand sanitizer. So this is good for fighting coronavirus and other bacterial stuff like that. I realize bacteria and virus might not be the same thing, but wash your hands, keep your hands clean. But there he is. He is taller than it. They both kind of got a black and white scheme. This has teal on there, but you can't see it because I put the whole video in black and white. So I'm just going to tell you, it's teal. It's teal on there. But he is taller than it. He's less disinfectant as it. So if you're out there in the wild where coronavirus is at, it's better if you spray this on your hands than rub him between your hands. He's not going to kill any viruses. So, but he is fun to play with. There he is with the spray. Then we have him next to this hard drive that I meant to put in my computer the other night, and I didn't. I know it's only 500 gigabytes, but you know, whatever, it's free. And so he is taller than the hard drive. He's lighter than the hard drive. He's also skinnier than the hard drive. He doesn't remember as much as the hard drive. But, you know, that is him next to the hard drive. He is more articulated than the hard drive. So, there he is. And then last but not least, we do have him next to this medal that I received for doing stand-up comedy in San Antonio. It is a Emilio Navarra celebration medal of some sort. I know some of y'all are wondering, Sonny, why did you get a medal for doing stand-up comedy? Yeah, I was more confused when I received a medal for doing stand-up comedy, but here we are. I got a medal. There we go. So he is taller than the medal. Even than the medal's cardboard. He has a lot less words than the medal has. Again, he's lighter than the medal, and he doesn't pin to my shirt as well as the medal would if I took it off this card. But there he is next to the Emilio Navarra medal. So pick him up if you see him. He's a pretty good figure. I know some people are like, oh, I already had the pizza Spidey body, blah, blah, blah. And you can have two of them. It's not like you go to Target and be like, I was going to buy some underwear today, but I already got a pair of underwear, blah, blah, blah. Buy more underwear. But before you buy more underwear, buy another action figure and then go buy underwear if you have money left over. But go ahead and pick him up if you see him. He is cool. Like I said, he balances really well. And, yeah, Negative Zone Spider-Man. Not really Negative Zone. Monochrome Spider-Man. Black and white Spider-Man. We'll accept that. See him, pick him up. Great figure. And I do want to thank y'all for watching. As always, please subscribe. Hit the like button. Hit the notification bells. Follow me on Instagram. I put that stuff up right there. and tell your friends about the video. If they're all like on the edge of their seat about like whether or not they should get the black and white Spider-Man, be like, yeah, Sonny said so. Then be like, who's Sonny? Bam, send them my video. They'll be like, unfriend. But thank you for sticking around. And so I do appreciate all of y'all, and we will see y'all next time.
Tell the boys it's time for toys. Bring the noise, it's time for toys. Watch with boys, it's time for toys. Jump with joy, it's time for toys. Tell the boys it's time for toys. Bring the noise, it's time for toys. Watch with boys, it's time for toys. Jump with joy, it's time for toys.